Hello there. Today we're going to be going over Google Docs by North Star Digital Literacy. My name is Samuel Stickle. I am the Digital Literacy Navigator here at WorkSource Spokane, and today we're just going to be going over some basic Google Docs functions and tendencies. Enjoy. Alrighty, folks, here's the agenda that we have for today. Now, these are the main topics that we'll be going over. There will be some more that I will kind of include here and there, just as some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. But first, we'll be going over how to navigate your Google documents. There's a couple formats in there that I want to show you. Using format options and functional tools, Next one will be modifying and insert objects like tables and charts and things like that. After that, we'll be viewing and restoring previous documents. Say there was an edit that you didn't like and you want to restore the previous version. I'll show you how to do it. Then finally, we'll be going over how to export and share your document with others, along with privacy settings and permissions as well. All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and dive right in here. Now, the first thing we need to know about Google Docs is that it is made and owned by Google, which means you need a Google account to use it. Now, if you've never made a Gmail account or a Google account, it's pretty easy. You can see in this big white box here, there's a button that says Create Account. If you follow the steps on there with some basic information, voila, you have a Gmail account. For this scenario, we're going to pretend like we already have a Google account, though. So we're going to go ahead and move on from there. So here in this red box, you're going to type in your email or your phone number that you have associated with your Google or Gmail account. For if you're typing in your email that is a Gmail account, you do not need to put the @gmail.com. It is not needed. If you feel like putting it there, you're more than welcome to. Click Next. Click on the ellipses in the top right corner, which is that button that looks like it has 9 little small dots in a square. Once you have clicked on the ellipses, you'll see a couple apps that you can use. You're going to want to scroll down using your scroll wheel on your mouse or the bar on the far right hand corner. You'll see an icon labeled Docs with a blue image on it. Click on that. Congratulations, you have officially accessed Google Docs. Now we're going to go over how to open a new document. In the main menu of Google Docs, you will see several icons that you can click on. We're going to go over a few right now. First one is these templates. Now, if you're looking to write anything from a resume to a project proposal, these will be listed inside of your templates, and there's other ways you can access them too. For now, we're going to start with a blank document. Small side note, if you ever wanted to access any of your existing documents that you have created, underneath in this red box here, you can see recent documents. Everything will be listed there that you've saved. Now, if you click here where it says blank document with that plus symbol on there, this will bring you to a brand new document that has nothing on it. No template, it is a white sheet. Now that we are inside of your new document, you can see that we have typed in job search plan here. Now we're going to go over some tips and tricks on how to navigate your Google Doc. This highlighted section is called the menu bar. This should already be fairly familiar to you since you've already taken our workshop on Microsoft Word. This section is called the toolbar. One of the base functions in Google Docs is this Insert tab highlighted below. Let's go ahead and click on it. As you can see, there are several options we can choose from images to tables to comments. Let's click on Table. Now you can see that we can insert a table of our desired size. Let's do a 3x2. Now you can see we have a table here that's 3x2, and we went ahead and filled it out with some information. Next up, we have how to change the orientation from portrait to landscape. First, we're going to click on File in the top left-hand corner. At the bottom of the menu, you can see a button that says Page Setup. Now this new menu has several different options we can use to change the format of our document. For now, we're going to focus on orientation and change it from portrait to landscape, or whichever we desire. To confirm any changes, click OK. Next up, I'm going to show you how to print your document. First, we're going to click File in the top left-hand corner. Located at the bottom of the menu, you'll see Print. You can also click Ctrl and P at the same time on your keyboard to access this menu. Now earlier we touched base on how to open an existing document. Now we're going to go into that further. If you scroll down on the main menu page, you can see a tab that says Recent Documents and all the documents that you've worked on previously. Let's open one of them now. Let's open up the document called 2024 Resume. Now let's say you didn't like the title 2024 Resume and you wanted to change it. You can see towards the top left-hand side of your document it's called 2024 Resume. Let's rename it. Click on the title of your document. Now you have the ability to edit the name of your document. Let's call it New Resume. Once you have typed in the new name of your document, press Enter. Now it looks like we have a misspelled word in our document. You can see that excellent is not spelled correctly with the red squiggly lines underneath. If you click on Tools, I'll show you how to check your spelling and grammar. Once you've clicked on Tools, this menu will pop up and you can see the one that says Spelling and Grammar. If you hover your mouse over that, another menu will populate. Now you can see there are many options to pick from, but the main one we're going to be utilizing is Spelling and Grammar Check. Let's click on that now. Now any misspelled words will populate in this new menu that pops up. You can see here that change excellent to excellent by clicking Accept. This will correct our spelling mistake. Now let's say you don't like the font of your new resume. We can change that. Highlight the whole entire document. My fast way of doing it is pressing Control and A at the same time. That highlights everything. Now that your whole document is highlighted, you can see in the toolbar this thing that says font when you hover over it. Go ahead and click on that. Now you can see a whole new list of fonts has been opened. Let's change it to Arial. Now that we've changed the font, you want to change the color of some text as well. Go ahead and highlight the selected text you would like to change the color of. Next, click this icon on the toolbar. Here you can see a wide array of colors that we can choose from. Let's change it to black. Now let's say you want to change the size of your text. If you highlight your selected text, you can see this tool on the toolbar has a plus and minus symbol on it. You can either click them one by one to go up and see what the difference is, or if you click on the number in the center, it'll open up a new menu. Here you can see in this menu it has presets for different text sizes. Now, if you want to align your selected text in your document, these buttons on the toolbar will help you do so. You can see that we have now changed the alignment to a center alignment. This button here will help you change the line spacing of your document. These buttons in the toolbar will help you number or bullet your documented lists. Now in the left-hand corner of your toolbar, there's an undo button and a redo button. If you mess something up and you want to change it back to the way it was previously before your current edit, you can click the undo button. Say you want to redo what you just undid, click the redo button. If you would like to change the margins of your document, click File in the top left. Select Page Setup. Now this menu should look familiar as we were here before, changing the orientation of our document. Now we're going to change the margins. On the right-hand side, you can see the margins for the top, bottom, left, and right. Let's change all of those from 1.5 inches to 1 inch. Now that we've changed the margins on our document, we're going to go ahead and share this. Click Share in the top right-hand corner. Now this drop-down usually has your favorites or recent contacts saved in it, so if there's anyone you send it to in there, it's already pre-saved. It also acts as a type bar. So if you have an email address that you have written down that you want to forward your resume to that you don't have saved in your contacts yet, you can still type it in on there as well. Once all the recipients have been selected, click Done. If you would like to change the permissions or privacy settings of your document, click on the hyperlink that says Change to Anyone with Link. Now you can see a new menu has populated and there's 3 options. Viewer, which means that people cannot edit or comment on the document, they just have it as a file. commenter, which means they cannot edit the document, but they can still view it, and they can leave comments off to the side that only you would be able to see. Now, an editor is if you have someone who wants to edit your document, change it in any kind of form. Clicking editor will allow people to change the document itself. Once you're satisfied with your permissions, click Done. Let's talk about accepting suggested edits. Looks like Anonymous has suggested that we delete well-paying off of our resume, looking for the objective. If we think that's a good idea, we can go ahead and click the little blue check mark, and if we would wish to ignore it, we can click the X. If we click the little check mark, it will automatically delete well-paying for us. We don't have to go in and manually delete it ourselves. Looks like someone has left a comment on our document. Let's reply to it. Looks like Anonymous has said, I thought you worked there longer. Is this date correct? And they've also highlighted the 2021 for our work experience from September of 2020 to October of 2021. Let's just say that the 2021 is correct and we don't need to change it. If we click the little blue check mark inside this red box here, this will allow us to reply to Anonymous's comment. We can tell them something along the lines of, it's correct, thank you for your input though. Let's go over how to restore an old draft. You can see here at the top of your document, it automatically saves pretty much whenever you make a change. You can see that the last edit though was made an hour ago by Beth Ingrid. Let's click on the underlined link. You can now see in the right-hand corner that the version's history has been opened up. You can see Beth's review was on February 1st at 2:01 p.m. by Beth Ingrid, and the first draft was on January 31st at 1:31 p.m. by Jan Loggins. Say we want to restore the draft number 1. Let's click on it now. Once you have selected the version that you wish to restore, a button will populate in your top left called Restore this version. Let's click that. We have restored our document to its former glory. Now let's export it. Click on File in the top left-hand corner of your menu bar. In the menu, hover over Download. These are the types of file formats you can choose to export your document as. Most employers are either going to be looking for a Word doc or a PDF document. To conclude, we have now gone over how to navigate your Google Documents using format options and functional tools, how to modify and insert objects, viewing and restoring previous documents, and exporting or sharing your documents as well. Thank you for watching our presentation on Google Documents. Again, my name is Samuel Stickle. I am the Digital Literacy Navigator here at WorkSource Spokane. If you would like to take a proctored assessment or exam to get certified for Google Documents through Northstar, please scan this QR code here or speak to one of your instructors. Thank you and have a wonderful day.